We are here with Springfield College head coach Mike Cerasuolo and senior defensive back Colby Richardson on the right, and graduate student fullback Arsen Shtefan on the left, after Springfield's 40-28 win over Cortland in the NCAA Division III third round. Coach, why don't you give us a couple of thoughts, your thoughts about the game, and then we'll open it up to questions.
Yeah, I just want to start off by thanking Cortland, put on a first-class opportunity for us to compete this weekend, and appreciate all their efforts with that. And just really proud of the guys. As normal business, we talked about it last night, just excited and proud for the opportunity to compete against a national powerhouse like Cortland. And obviously, it was a tremendous football game. You know, both sides, it was back and forth. There was a lot of complimentary football. You know, we turned it over a few times, and then obviously got some turnovers. So that was great to see as well. There was some big special teams plays on both sides. So you know, just really excited about the opportunity to continue to coach these guys and play and week in and week out. And excited that Frank's here as well, because we're 3-0 with Frank in the house. So
something was 2-0 for Cortland this season. Coach, let's go broad view, because obviously we can't get over the idea that Cortland is a defending national champion. This is a national caliber situation. Tweets from all across the nation as this thing was developing today. You've been around this program for a couple of decades plus, whatever you want to say. What is the impact on your program to have something like this, even without a national championship? You've just gone to the quarterfinals so far, but what does something like this mean to the Springfield Pride football program?
yeah, it's unbelievable. We talked about it. 12 wins in the program. That's the most in program history, you know, and it's direct reflection of these guys. And talked about closing the gap year in and year out. And, you know, this senior group that came in, you know, we had 7 regular season wins, then 8, then 9, you know, and then obviously this past year as well. So it's been an unbelievable ride with these guys, these seniors and fifth-year guys, and just the commitment that they've made to the program over the years, and just continue to build this thing day in and day out. It's a testament to them. I mean, the kids have been unbelievable. You know, these guys specifically for the last 4 or 5 years, and just could not be more happy for the success that they've had, and both on and off the field. And they represent the college in a tremendous manner.
Arsen, talked about it a little while ago about Drew Heenan having come in for Jacob, and I mean, you seem to be taking it out of your shoulders a lot of the way. Drew had his touchdown, obviously, but even with over 140 yards today, how much are you taking on with this offense right now? And at times, I saw you on the sideline, you looked a little winded or tired, but you still pressed on throughout this game. How do you feel after a battle like this?
It's about nutrition. I mean, Coach C calls the plays and we run them. I don't really know if I'm ever going to get the ball, because we, you know, obviously run the triple. There's 3 phases of the offense, so I just run in direction, and the ball is given to me, I make a play. If the ball is not, I'll get tackled by the dive key. So it's simple, but it works.
Colby, on film, what did you see about this team that led you guys to, at times, pretty much push them around with time possession the way it was? I know you're used to winning the time possession stat, but it was gaudy in the first half and didn't get much better, I don't think, in the second half. I haven't looked, but it didn't feel that way down there in the cold. What did you guys see on film that led to you guys having the success you've had on defense today?
I mean, we saw a great team watching film, and that juiced us up enough to want to get out there and compete against them. We know they're a good team. And so that just fueled us throughout the whole week during practice and everything like that to want to come out here and perform the best we can.
Coach, elaborate on that. What did you guys see on film on both sides of the ball that you were able to key in on here today to lead to this?
Yeah, just Cortland's an unbelievable program, unbelievable team. Obviously, the success that they've had over the years. So it was, again, just a great effort by our coaching staff, and even better effort by our kids.
I want to ask the players, it's a similar question, but from a player's perspective, what do you think this means? I mean, you guys, for legacy purposes right now, this is going to be one that will be remembered forever by the Springfield Pride program. You know, again, you've only reached the quarterfinals. You still got games to go, most likely in North Central next week. But, you know, for, you know, taking this back for a second, what does this mean to you, I think, for your senior class and for the legacy of Springfield?
It means a lot. I mean, we're riding the momentum train, so we just want to get a week we're going week by week. It's just another game, just another obstacle to our goal. We take it one day at a time, and all we want to do is just be together. That's the goal every day. Every week we want to practice Tuesday, Wednesday, and now our goal was to get on a plane, and we're gonna get on a plane. So that's gonna be fun. And yeah, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep achieving these goals, and hopefully we make the championship.
Yeah, I mean, Arsen said it best. We want to take it one day at a time, 1 week at a time. We had our goals set, and that was to get on the plane, and we did that. So now it's another day at a time, another week at a time, and just be together for this whole entire thing.
Coach, the decision was made to travel overnight, I believe, from last night to Cortland. Probably a smart move with the weather situation, but how does that help with the team bonding, the team prep, and everything else to be able to come the night early, even though you didn't necessarily need to? It's a fair trip. It's not exactly the longest trip out there for teams. When was that decision made, and how do you feel about it now in retrospect?
Yeah, anytime we get a chance to get the guys together and, at a hotel situation or whatever, we get an opportunity just to spend more time together. And I think that's where the kids, some of the best memories are going to be had. They'll remember this game for the rest of their lives, and they'll remember, or forget a lot of other games. But I think the time that they're able to spend with one another, outside of football, is the things that they'll cherish the most and remember the most throughout, when they're done playing.
Assuming it is North Central next week, I mean, to have beaten this Cortland team, do you go to house money mode, or do you go to, hey, we straight up can beat this team, we don't have to worry about, just throwing the dice at all times?
I'll have to talk to Lou D about house money and things like that, but again, we're going to celebrate this victory. We tell the kids all the time they're really hard to come by, so just be where your feet are right now, celebrate this opportunity, and then, like Colby and Arsen said, we got another opportunity to be together next week, and that's the most important thing to us, and we'll figure it out from there.
Last question, how impressed are you with Drew Heenan in the role he's had to fulfill with the injury situation in the last regular season game, and grade his play, because I think a lot of people watch this game thinking he'd have a chance in hell because of that quarterback role, and they'll have to guess again now. Yeah,
again, we talked about it last week as well, is that this is Jacob as well, and what Jacob has meant to the football program over his years of being here and his development, and then being able to mentor Drew along the way as well. Drew played outstanding, but that's a product of what Jacob has done as well, and helping him learn the offense and develop and continue to push him and coach him on the sideline. So as impressed as I am with Drew and being able to step into this environment and compete as hard as he did, I'm equally as impressed with Jacob and how he's helped Drew along the way as well.
Coach, can you walk me through that last 98-yard drive to seal the game?
98 yards?
I know
that
took a long time, and that was really the backbreaker. What was going on through your mind as that was kind of starting to progress?
The first play was just let's get some positive yardage to get back from being backed up out there. So obviously it's give it Arsen, and you're bound to get some good plays and things along that line. So then it was just just trying to react to some of the things that they were doing throughout the course of the game, and obviously executed a big kind of wrinkle to the offense at that time, and that obviously helped us out quite a bit. And then I just think when you have Arsen in the backfield and Josie in the backfield and those guys up front blocking for him and things like that, it's easy to be able to hand the ball off and have some success.
Colby, they were targeting you a bunch today. You knew they were going to come out and let it rip. How did this kind of play out compared to how you were expecting it to?
It honestly went exactly how I expected. I knew I was going to get picked on a little bit, especially because of my performance last week. And number 4 is a great opponent too, so I was in the film room a lot. And I was just ready to go out there and compete.
Colby, just to expand on that a little, Zach Boyce hasn't really been intercepted much this year. So for you to be able to make a play, a key play late when they were kind of driving, talk about your ability to make that play there and kind of stem the tide of it.
It was something we worked on during the week, and practiced it on the practice field. It happens on the game field. So I saw it and I knew that I had a shot at it. So it was a good feeling.
Arsen, I need to ask about the 55-yard touchdown run by Drew after Cortland takes the lead. What was the change in the guys on the sideline after that? Was there a change on the sideline after you rip off that big play?
I mean, yeah, everyone was excited. There was a little change, yeah. I mean, we kind of just felt the momentum shift there, and we knew, the clock's on our side, the score's on our side, and we knew we were going to just run it down their throat. And I mean, they're a great team, and with the momentum, no one can stop us. So,
Arsen, talk a little bit about you're holding back the smiles a bunch. It's okay to smile and enjoy this one, but New England team's going to the national quarterfinals, flying out to Chicago next week. Just talk about that pride that you have, knowing that of the 8 teams left playing, one of them's from Massachusetts.
I mean, it's awesome. We always say we want to be the best in Massachusetts, best in New England, and now best in the nation. So we got the Massachusetts and New England part, and now New York, and then we're going to Chicago. So it's going to be fun. I'm scared of planes, so this will be a test.
Nice, easy, quick flight, trust me.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Coach, maybe just final thoughts, right? The opportunity of a lifetime to come and play the defending national champion, the number 2 ranked team in the country, flanked by a couple of Connecticut kids, and again, broke the Division III record for most rushing yards in the season. There's just one after another about how historic the season is. Now the opportunity to go play the number 1 ranked team in the country. Just your excitement, your overall thoughts.
Yeah, it's a special group of kids, and just I can't say it enough. Just the opportunity to be able to be with them again next week is great. So we're excited about that. And anytime you get a chance to coach guys like Arsen and Colby, and the more time you can spend with them, the better off you're going to be. But cannot express this moment right now, to be honest with you, and just excited to give Coach Long a call too. So.